Scene.
Hello everyone, welcome to the final entry in Back to the Lab of 2025. This is going to be a big one with Ehrgeiz, God Bless the Ring. This is a game that I've been hearing about for a while, and I think it is kind of underrated in the current sphere, right? Because it's like it's this fighting game that is very active and is full of unique mechanics, and it has like a guard button like a lot of games, but it has a jump button, has a special button, and you can do a lot of things like interrupt moves and blade catch and all sorts of stuff that you don't really see in other games. So it's going to be exciting watching this one unfold. Now it is 8 p.m. We're just ready to start, and as soon as you get those first stream matches called up, we're going to make sure to call everything.
All right, we're gonna have PolarBair versus Doomstruck on stream first.
Awesome. I'm going to host.
Got the code, joining.
Yeah, let me know once you've joined, and then we can get started.
Dialing in right now. Synchronizing,
oh,
and I'm seeing the loading screen. We're in. And the sound effects have begun.
Yeah, make sure you turn it down a little bit.
Yeah. Looks okay on the stream's end.
I also really like the sounds that the controller mapping screen makes.
Yeah. Like everything sounds blown out.
Yeah, this game makes a bunch of choices when it comes to like control mapping and everything, but once you figure it out, it's not too bad. Right, Yoko mirrors. Yeah, we're just gonna start on Dome.
No stage bans, right?
No. Loser picks. I think there's no stages that are heinous in this game. We can kind of run it like Tekken, just do like random.
Alright, so Yo-Yo Cop versus Yo-Yo Schoolgirl. Got PolarBair on the left. That's the one with the bulletproof vest.
Ow.
Yeah, joke be real. The Ehrgeiz noise is a meme. It's like 100% certified. It should be on my soundboard, but I don't know if my ears can take it. There's Yoko over here with her shenanigans, dropping little rolly bombs. I mean, on top of the yo-yo. She's got a lot of funny tricks. It's a really interesting game, like kind of a combination fighting game, arena game, I guess a little wrestling, maybe? Mostly like fighting in arena. Doom coming in with a rolling dive. Going out some space, put some traps down. Oop, slip up. Polar gets a yo-yo throw. Bring him in for the kill. That's one match for Polar.
Yeah. And if he wants to stay on the same stage, game start will do that, yeah. So this game's interesting. It's got like a high attack, a low attack, a special button. And if you're doing guard kind of puts you into like a crouching state, but it also lets you walk around rather than an 8-way run. You can also do like wall rising attacks, just like Tekken.
Mm-hmm. And yeah,
kind
it
of a
looks
combination of a lot of things.
Yeah. Straps have a good way of controlling space. Don't let you activate your special moves too much. Got a charge up. Letting the Beyblade go. Gotta throw into the wall. Wake up with those below. Didn't get another throw.
Ow, nice.
Really nice. Doom closes it out with the throw. The side throw looks like it does lots of damage. So it's going to take it to 1-1. Anybody's game. Back to the ring. Oh, the off-screen bomb.
Oh.
Oh, a reversal throw from Polar. That's a strong round. Doom catches himself with the bomb. Polar goes low. Works out. One more hit and he's got it. Doom gets it off the rebound. These traps are dangerous. That'll do it for PolarBair. It takes a 2-1. There's one thing you couldn't argue, it's that this is not a 3D game. This is a 3D fighting game for sure. Lots of space.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, space control, you can jump over the Beyblade, throwing down bombs. It's using all 3 axes. Alright, looks like I'm up. Versus Relento. I will host.
Cool. Yeah, we're gonna get Tommy on, I guess, while he's not playing, which is good because most of us are gonna be playing at some point.
Right on.
Hey guys.
Yo.
Hey, Tommy. I'm about to play.
All right, good luck.
Alright.
I know a little bit about this game, so
Yeah, you told me
I
you
kinda
played
wanted
this
to-
in a tournament before.
yeah, CEO Taku had this as a main game in like 2023, I want to say. I have a medal from that.
Was
It
it?
was a good time.
How'd you
A
do?
couple friends of mine, we labbed the game over Duck Station. That thing, the rollback for Duck Station, like dropped a week before. So we spent the week doing net play, and we
That's
were in the
sick.
top 5.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I feel like I don't know if you guys saw that guide I linked. Like, if you guys at the time found that same guide or something else, but apparently Godhand and Tifa are both really good, right?
Tifa is the top one, I'd say. Godhand's good. I don't know if he's super good, but he's pretty good. Tifa's really good. She just has all the good buttons, and also her special probably is the best special in the game.
Seems really accessible, yeah, for a fireball. No real like long startup or anything compared to some of them.
Meter is kind of interesting in this game because it's a limited resource and you start with all of it. There's no regaining meter unless boxes are available, which I don't know what's the save state that we're playing on. Doesn't seem to have them turned on.
I'm pretty sure they're off, and I'm 50-50 because I think like kicking a box onto someone is hilarious, but I also guess like if it's the default setting, I'm not going to mess with it too much, right? Did CEO have them on? Probably not, right?
No, we just played on Dome. We just played on Dome with no boxes because Jabali didn't want to test everything and figure out what's good and what's not. If you watch VODs from Japan arcades, I'm not sure where the prime spot is nowadays for this game, if they pull it out, but the last I've seen of it was in the Mikado VOD. They usually just play with everything on. I don't think the items are that crazy.
I guess that makes sense. Just I don't even know if there's like an operator menu to turn them off or anything. And like when I looked up the arcade version, or when I was looking up guides, I found something on the arcade version, and it's just a 4-button game, right? Light or low, high, guard, and special. Which means like there's no shortcuts. You have to press like guard and special to jump and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and the console version adds a jump button, which is kind of huge. Because that's a little awkward to do. I still play on the arcade layout, just in case I ever actually play this on the board. I'd like to be ready for it. That's usually how I go with most arcade games. But yeah, the jump button's huge. I would definitely use it if you have space for it. There's also a medium high button or a low high button, because that is a move that most people have.
Yeah.
That's pretty good to have too, but not as big as the jump button, I think.
I think one of the immediately obvious things is like the way you move around in this game makes whiff punishing a bit harder. You just kind of have to swing and have like faith or accept the consequences of them, you know, low crush or high crushing your move, right? It's really interesting.
You gotta hold down the guard button. That's usually what it comes down to. It's very interesting how this game works. You have a free run if you're not holding down the guard button. And the movement's kind of crazy with the free run. But it also makes it hard to hit your opponent. You have to use the guard button to reposition
The guarding also
yourself.
like has a couple functions, right? You've got like the projectile evade. If you double tap guard, you'll get like a projectile invincible movement. And I think there was something else. Was it like breaking throws was tied to the guard button?
Yeah, throw breaks in this game are interesting. That's like a whole other game going on. Some characters, I don't know if someone's gonna pick him. We'll see if somebody picks him. He has a very long throw chain, and the way you break out of throws, there's like a white flash when you're getting thrown. That's the break point, but it's not like you react to it. You have to do it when that white flash appears. If you're too late or too early, you're not getting out of the throw. So you just need to know it's coming.
Yeah. And what we're seeing here is like the Joe mirror, which is really funny because she's got like a beast form, which is, I'm pretty sure the model is reused for a different character in this game.
Yeah.
But
it's not
I don't actually know how
by
good
the way,
it
if you were
is.
curious.
Yeah.
Oof.
Very similar looking, but no, it's
I'm pretty sure the dog character
Ehrgeiz
like
original.
kind of sucks actually on his own.
Yeah, I don't think he's that great. I think the beast form, the hits are like unguardable hits, which is kind of good. But if you know how to stay away from the beast form, I don't think it's that great. Also, I think Joe can't guard while she's in beast form, so that's probably a hindrance.
Didn't seem like I could, yeah. All right. Waiting for the next
I
one to be
gotta
called for
play
stream. Oh, it's
Roento,
you.
so let me get on there. Oh wait, stream match. All right, let me wait for that to happen.
All right, sick. I guess this is a fast game. A lot of 3D fighters tend to be fast, but I think that like, I don't know how else to describe it. Like the looseness of this game, the fact that like even when a combo ends, it's like very easy to get hit OTG, and the damage stacks up pretty quickly.
Yeah, he can really just get juggled like repeatedly if you're not careful.
Yep. All right, I see Tommy's room. Looks like he's got spectator open, so
All right.
go ahead and join.
Oh, Doomstruck said somehow he escaped to juggle. Maybe it was tapping guard while you're in the combo at some point in it at the right time.
Yeah, I'm not totally sure how that works. There's the problem with a game this old, right? That doesn't like have a what's the word? Contemporary scene is like there will be like 50 guides for this game, and some of them are individual character guides, but there'll be like 50 guides for this game, and not a lot of them get into like the mechanical depth of it. They'll have the strings and they'll have like how to do the story mode, but they won't have stuff like that.
Ooh, I failed to connect there. It says they're playing.
Okay, just go right in again, and
Yeah.
hopefully they're not in the middle.
All right, I think I'm back back at the home screen, so I guess they haven't started. We're all good. If you hear us. Yep, they hear us. All right.
Give me to screen share it.
Oh yeah. They're doing buttons.
Cool.
Good sounds. I like the descending
Yeah.
doot 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 as you go down the menu. That's a good touch. I don't know why they didn't do that on this screen. Tifa versus Joe. All right, should be interesting. I noticed for Linto never transformed. I don't know if it's not a good idea. It may not be. I guess it does use up your special. You won't get that back.
Yeah, I guess that's a crucial thing. You start. Oh, I got Cowgirl Tifa is crazy actually.
That's right.
I forgot about the alternate.
Joe.
Yeah, I forgot about the alternate costumes. Yeah, so there are a lot of strings in this game, but a lot of strings will also stop on block. So if you'll do like, if you have like an LHH, it'll stop at like the second hit often. And that can make things kind of tricky. Sometimes it's almost better to like disengage. Also, you've got kind of the weird hanging off point here that makes the neutral a bit awkward.
Yeah.
I think you generally like want to keep them on like level ground, but it can be very character dependent.
Jump kick seemed like a generically good option. But probably not if it gets stepped or blocked.
Now, I'm not too familiar with all the character strings, but Tifa in general, yeah, her fireball is very good.
Oh, it's
a lot of characters, yeah, I think everyone can charge up their specials, and when you get to like you usually hear that kind of flashing, that casting sound effect, I think 3 times when it's fully charged. And the fully charged ones can be very strong depending on the character. I think Cloud and Sephiroth both get Meteor, which is kind of dubiously useful because it has a lot of startup before it actually hits, but Tifa's fireball is pretty useful. I believe those projectiles are unblockable. You do have a dedicated projectile avoid move to get around them. If you double tap guard, you'll turn blue for a bit, and that's like projectile invincible. Yeah, you'll have to try to use it there, but the timing on it can be kind of hard, especially when you've got 2 of those. Oh my god. Up high kick string? Sweeps? Jeez.
Honestly, I really like that rematch menu. It's got everything you need right there.
Yep.
I'm gonna assume
these games
can't get knocked in the river.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, if you can, it probably doesn't affect anything. This game, it has like levels of terrain, but it doesn't really have anything crazier than that, which is alright. I mean, the movement alone is already going places.
Speaking of going places, those fireballs, they'll always find them. Do they dissipate? They must
Sure,
disappear for some point.
Take some time, but it seems like, yeah, it seems like you kind of have to hold that when they come out.
Yeah.
Oh, hitting the lows.
And then after
nice
after your beast mode is gone, like you use your special, you get that flurry attack instead on that button. Notice that.
Right, yeah. Some characters do have like special moves that come out if you've used up all your meter. Go. Tommy's trying to get something started here. Yeah, that slide kick seems very good. You can block it, obviously, but the fact that if you're trying to move around, right, you gotta hold that guard button, and that changes you into walking. So there's a lot of considerations to be made here. Oh, the string? Damn. What are you looking at right now? Is that 1 or is that 2?
I think that was that 1-1? And then we're going for our third?
Right, 1-1.
Yep.
Thank you, Masa. Yeah, the air fireball from Tifa also looks kind of crazy. I realized that against Yo-Yo or Yoko's special, air special, you can actually like crouch to avoid it completely. You still gotta be careful about it, but
Looks like you cannot go in the river. Makes sense.
right, looking for the comeback here. Delayed low is gonna catch. Gotta be careful here though. Yeah, that comes out. Oh, what a string. I can't believe that those like moves went through each other.
Yeah, really interesting side switch situation there.
Yeah, Joe seems pretty hard to defend against. I'd assume like maybe once you learn about all that stuff, or you can like avoid it properly, if you know when to crouch and stuff, then it becomes a lot easier. Right, both of them are pretty low here. Fireball almost takes it. Ah, yeah, that's a good play there from Tommy Tamsworth. Okay, attempting to catch with the sweep. I imagine in that situation, you might just want to throw out the fireball, just because avoiding that is a whole ordeal. Right, slide kick. Goes for another high kick string, almost gets it there. Oh, very good movement from Memento 13 here, though. He's managing to not lose here, even though he's on that last pixel of life. Gotta watch out, though. Oh, he's finds himself caught in the corner. Wait, situation here. Ah, nice, Tommy gets it. Right, jump off the wall. Good dodge from Tommy Tamsworth. I think the one thing I had difficulty with the first time I played this game like a year ago was realizing you have to press guard to get up off the ground, otherwise it'll just keep kind of rolling until you find a spot. It's very funny. Right, low kick. Tommy just looking for these big boots in neutral. If he can maybe get a couple quick hits, things can go his way very quickly. Charging up the fireball, yeah, you're not gonna be avoiding that. And that's gonna be 1-1 or 2-1. Sorry.
That's right, 2-1. Tommy, good games.
Yeah, good games. So beast mode isn't bad. It's just it's a commitment, and I don't know if she can exit it, but it's hard to hit her off the ground. That is one thing. She's in an annoying spot, and getting in her range is trading with unblockable blows.
Right, because it beast mode uses her meter, and you only get meter per round. You can't recover it.
Right.
And it's useful for not just your specials, obviously, but your interrupt, which we haven't seen too much of. But interrupt seems like it's a strong option on paper.
Oh, I didn't know interrupt was tied to meter. That's interesting.
I believe it does use your meter. Yeah, the guide specifies that it takes some meter. I don't know if that's dependent on anything, or if it's just like it takes a flat amount of meter for any use of interrupt, right?
Yeah, that's interesting. Tifa actually has a way to regain meter on her own. She has like a prayer move where she trades some of her health for meter. The thing is, it's a really committal startup from what I remember, and also things do a lot of damage in this game. I don't know when you're getting away with that.
Yeah, that's often a problem with these kinds of moves. Makes me think of like Kinnikuman Muscle Grand Prix 2, which is a game that's going to be at Frosty Faustings, by the way. That game, a few characters have a move that recovers health, but mostly they're impractical to actually use. Like one of the best characters has one, and he doesn't even use it.
I also don't think it's a universal thing, but I could be wrong. I don't remember seeing it in other people's move list. Oh, we went back to the menu.
We got the
That
home menu, yeah.
dungeon game that's on here is actually really good. It has no business being as good as it is. It's like a completely separate game. It's like a dungeon crawler in the same engine.
Yeah, it seems like the game's like designed for all these alternative modes. There's not usually something you can say about like most of these early 3D fighting games. Or
Yeah, this is a very good early 3D fighting game. I say early, but this came out after Tekken 3, I'm pretty sure, and some of the other big hitters.
relative, but it's like even for like 90, 97, 98, because when the Tekken 3 was 97 for home consoles, right?
I believe so. Let me double check.
Okay, it was 97 for arcades, 98 for home consoles. Even at that point, like I think a lot of games were still kind of finding their footing. Like a lot of games were just kind of copying Virtua Fighter's homework, which is a wild thing to look at now, because now that Tekken is kind of the modern 3D fighter for most people.
Yeah, it used to be the 3D fighter for a time. I think Toshinden was like that for a little bit.
Yeah, Toshинden's a funny one. I'm not into Toshinden, but I think the perspective that it came to PS1 before Tekken 1 did left its mark on a lot of people.
Right.
Okay. Had to flip hosting here, but we're in. So resharing.
All right, good luck, Filter.
Thank you. Me and Masa.
Oh yeah, the just frames. I am never going to hit a just frame in this. I'm playing on pad because it makes the most sense to my brain with the control layout, but that makes it harder to hit the just frames, I think.
Just frames are weird. I don't know too many of them. I don't know how good some of them are. They seem like good ways to mix up your string if you have one. I also don't feel like they're like one frames. There's some leniency. I don't know how much.
I think the problem is that there's no like few, if any, videos on this game that are going to explain to you how to do them. Oh, right. I think Inoba's like special chargeable move is also a command grab, which is really funny.
Yeah, he has like a command grab run.
I wanted to play this guy for a little bit, but like I think I tried Shuwen first, and he seemed okay. And then I tried Yoko, and I was like, oh, this is the fucking character. Maybe I'll pull out Shuwen in bracket if I'm feeling like I might need to mix things up. But Yoko's moveset's, I think, a lot easier to use in practice.
Yeah. Shuwen, I don't know how hard he is. My friend, I think you probably have seen him before. His tag's Heian Majin. He won this game as the Otaku. And
was he playing Shuwen, or?
His main character was Shuwen.
Interesting, yeah. Because I feel like, again, he's got like a big unblockable like spear move, which seems really good. He's got a few of them actually.
Right.
But
he could jump back and do the big spear slam, which is like a pretty good way to control space for him.
Yeah. His strings do seem a bit weird though. I think it's crazy in this game. Like if you get a throw, it'll stun people, and they'll like you can even hit them once or twice and they'll still be stunned. So it seems like a really good situation.
It's like a guessing game. With the throw, because you can interrupt during that like throw into attack string. You can interrupt there, and I think you could just like not do the string to like there's like a little bind game you can play after starting that, or like you do 2 hits, you walk up and do something else instead of getting the stun, which I think is a little better sometimes.
Yeah, I remember the guy mentioning a bit.
Get run into death.
Ooh. I remember the guy mentioning a bit about how like the first and third attack in that throw string are always the same, so that makes it a bit more predictable.
Yeah.
To interrupt.
Oh no. Joe misses it, and Inoba gets it instead. Alright.
Okay, this looks like it might be hard to deal with.
Pretty effective, but she's about to run out of meter.
Here he comes.
The other, besides that command grab run, Inoba has like a beef style body splash attack in the air, which is also a pretty good space control button. The jumps can go really high in this.
Oh yeah.
Up there
Oh! It's kind of like a platformer. How long you hold the button affects how high you go, which is really neat.
Yeah.
Oh,
gets him with
big
one of those
kick.
lows. That's gonna be it.
Yeah,
Inoba's pretty good if he gets that command grab off.
He is maybe the first athlete to do realistic damage off his command throw.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a wrestling ring.
Some strong wrestling. Very
Yeah, they
good
give him like
games.
just enough to work with. He's pretty threatening. GG's. This has been way faster than I thought it would be. Maybe this is I mean, we did first to 2 and 3 in-game rounds to win, so it seems normal, but
Yeah, I
been
don't
fun
think this
watching
is a
this play
first to
out.
3 game, but people don't really run this game very much, so I don't. The rule set probably needs a little finagling.
Yeah, I mean, if this is like the second or third ever tournament for this that's been run in NA, then I'll take
Yeah.
that.
I mentioned this in the chat, but there's like a secret way to pull up the arcade version of the stages, and a lot of them are really different. They have different layouts.
Oh, wild.
Yeah, the console versions are more boxy. The arcade stages usually are more. How do I put this? They got more sections usually.
Yeah. So that I think I might have seen them where they have like platforms you can jump on and like stuff to hide around. And do they run well? Is that maybe why they made console versions that are smaller?
No, I think they're actually. I don't know. There are some visual differences from the arcade version.
Okay, I'm joining.
So they probably did have to cut some stuff. But I don't think I don't know. I haven't tested them that much. I don't think they run poorly from what I've seen.
All right, I'm in. Oh, we're gonna see another Inoba. Oh, T? That makes sense. KURLS plays Takarashi in Virtua Fighter, so that fits.
And also, since this is a console port of an arcade game, or like a console port of a 3D arcade game, I don't know if that has any correlation, but they added a lot of console exclusive characters. There's like a whole dozen extra console exclusive characters. Unfortunately, a lot of them are just copy and paste clones.
I think Zack Fair and Vincent Valentine were console exclusives.
Yeah. Zack, Yuffie. The only Final Fantasy VII characters in the arcade version was Cloud and Tifa. All the other Final Fantasy people, the Armored Dem are console characters. Yeah, so this is another thing with Inoba. Depending on the wake-up options your opponent's presenting, you can loop the command grab dash.
No kidding. I would totally.
There's another character that has something similar that could do a lot more damage with that. I'm not saying their name because I don't. I want to save it for if somebody picks them or not.
There you go. You don't want to give away tech either. You're still in this bracket, so keep all that. Coverage not too bad.
Yeah, I don't think the special dodge is what you want to do to that. I would just run away from it or jump. You can hit it. It's not like it's gonna eat your. It's not gonna eat every button.
Oh,
Oh, he did the body slam. It's funny you mentioned Zack too, because unfortunately, I hate to say it, unless something changed, unless there's some hidden tech nobody has found for this game in like 20 years, Zack and Cloud do the same thing. They're literally the same character. Which makes sense, but kind of lame. Okay, we're counter-picking Lee. So Lee has a one-hit kill move. It's very impractical, and it takes like 20 years to do. But if you know it, it's like one of those Tekken-style insta-kill moves. Or super high damage moves that take like 5 years to start up.
Yeah, it can be funny once or twice, but not really all that likely.
Right. It was hit in CEO Otaku. Majin did hit somebody with it. The crowd went kind of nuts. Uh-oh, getting caught running. You gonna do it again? Nope. But OTG's with the low. Ooh. Fighting back. Finding the jump spear. Oh, he found it! Aww, he got struck. When he's doing that walk up, he does like a palm or a finger strike. If it connects, that's an insta-kill. But it takes a very long time to come out. And also, the game makes him red to tell you.
Yeah, that's pretty
stay
obvious.
away from him or hit this guy. Good interrupt. Alright, Inoba's out of special meter, so he cannot do that anymore.
Nice.
Yep, that spear is pretty effective. Aww. Good fight.
Yeah, for sure. That's gonna be KURLS moving on.
At
Oh,
T.O. Tommy.
Yeah, that didn't come out right. Right, let me get in there.
Just getting this ready for once it starts.
Cool.
Oh, got it. Alright, so we got T hosting here. Tommy versus T.
Oh, here it goes.
It begins.
Yeah, this guy is definitely a wrestler, and I think that, like, having a low string in this game is very valuable. Like, everyone has something, but I think his in particular is really hard to deal with.
Yeah, like by the time you're reacting to it, you eat 2 hits, and I feel like you come out negative on frames maybe. He gets like pretty good spacing after anyway. Not impossible though. Just step out of it. Nice air recovery. Ready with that. They're rolling all over the place. They honestly look intentional.
Gotta catch it at some point, yeah. Oh, sick dodge. I think sometimes pulling out the punish you want can be kind of difficult in this game as well, which again, something that's going to come with practice. Nice dodge. Specific projectile evade rather, not dodging in general sense, which is also a big thing in this game. Big low kick, gets the grab. Is that going to almost kill? Yeah.
Fireball. Yeah, it lasts a while. Good spacing here. Tommy's edging in. Oh, tough. That was very close. Time to take the first match. No more cowgirl. Back to standard Tifa.
Oh, I love that move so much. The flop will just get people because it's so big and it changes his jump arc.
Beats most
Nice.
things. Yeah. You're good.
Another one, yeah. Be careful though, because now he's almost out of meter. I think he's got enough for one more. Uh-oh. Oh, steps through it. That was kind of good. I can wake up with the grab. Is that what I saw there? That seems kind of crazy. Ooh. Right, flip kicks. Move around a bit. Sly gets punished.
You
do love to see a punish in this game. That was a very close one. Oh, it gets hit by the back of the slide though. Okay. But yeah, quick kick string, that did a good chunk of damage. Nice duck. Okay, one more of those is gonna do it for sure.
Tommy's up too. Thought so.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is winners finals. It's gonna be first to 3.
Got the wonky double air here. Fun new narrow space to play in. I wonder if fireballs.
It seems like it'd be pretty good for Inoba, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah. Like fireballs probably don't have much play down there. I don't even know if they could go from the high level to the low. Probably not. Well, they're homing. Maybe.
Oh. Okay, nice. Uses the get up attack. I think that's what I was missing. I could have always done the get up attack to beat throws. Okay, yeah, of course, use a projectile dodge there, but as long as you can get that down. Oh, boxing out of here with no special meter. Okay, it's a slide again. Nice interrupt there. Beats the command grab by just jabbing it out. Okay, lows. Be careful. Gotta protect your toes there. Oh. This could be Tammy's set here. That gets the running tackle. Nice. That was like 30% or so just off the bat. That advantage is firmly in Tommy's hands here. He lands like one more of those high kick strings that could kill outright. Nice. And that's going to be the set.
Well played.
Accidentally hit Control R when I wanted to Control T. There we go.
This didn't take you too long. So everyone has a 360 in this game. It's kind of hard to do consistently because of all the directions you get pushed around in with the free run. The idea is to do it out of the guard button, but even then, I think this game wants a full 360. Like the 270 isn't enough. They want the whole direction. Don't know how good they are. They do damage. I found that at least on God Hands, the break on God Hands is kind of consistent. I don't know about everybody else's.
Alright, I have got the room up.
Hi here. Are you just watching the track mode, or are you on the versus screen?
Yeah. Yeah, we're watching a track mode here.
Okay. Could you hit start?
Yeah,
So I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing.
Sorry, real quick. How do you turn off spectator in Art?
It's an option when you start hosting. You just pick like the second radio button.
Yeah, it says hide spectator button,
And then
I believe.
you can share the code. It'll make the code go to your clipboard, or you can use Arcadia's like user menu on the right to send somebody an invite to spectate.
Okay, gotcha.
The code sharing is a little easier, I find, because the list can be long. It says synchronizing.
Yeah.
Are you loading into versus mode? Maybe I should rejoin.
No, I am seeing the same.
Okay.
Yeah, connection timeout on SodiusChubz' end.
Well, if you want to flip, that might resolve it. And flip who's hosting, that is.
Seems easy enough. Yeah, this is a crazy game to have as our final one. I thought it'd be fun to do something everyone kind of knows, like KOF, and something that'd be fun. And I think we've been having a lot of fun tonight.
It's a fun game.
It's a fun game. It's kind of a traditional 3D game, but definitely not. It's kind of an arena fighter, but I don't think this is what you think of when you think of arena fighter.
It's almost it's a lot more aggressive than a lot of arena fighters, and it's not super flashy or anything, which is kind of two things that set it apart, right?
Right.
Okay, you can spectate. There's just a public spectating, so.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm dialing in. Synchronizing. All right, I'm in.
Some of the when I said earlier clone characters, some of them are alright. Like I think Vincent came out okay. He's different enough from God Hand. Yuffie as well. Sephiroth is actually pretty close to Cloud, but he has enough. I think his sword strings are a little different enough. Everyone else, I'm not too sure about, especially the console original characters.
They're mostly just
Ready to
like
look
palette swap, kind of.
Kind
deals.
of.
Yeah.
Kind of. They're definitely based on the character. It's very easy to tell who they're based on. Vincent at least has some stuff going on, has like more going on than like Zack does. Zack is like the lamest one, because he's just Cloud. I have no idea what Doza does. This is a character that I don't see anybody ever pick.
Yeah, I had no idea it was even in the game, honestly.
He's cool looking, but I just never see anybody play him.
Looks like a Tekken character.
Yeah, a lot of people do. There's some stuff going on. I know this is running on the PS1 arcade board, or like the arcade version does.
I think God Hand.
There was some collaboration there.
Yeah. No, I think like one of the characters is canonically related to the Mishimas.
I mean, God Hand.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about a second character, God Hand is very Mishima. He straight up does like the electric. And probably some other things. People have like, oh yeah, I think he just has a house sweep. Thank you, Rolento. Not too familiar with Tobal, but good work, Yoko.
Yeah. Chubz is gonna reach for a new character.
Uh-oh. Now this guy is a secret weapon I've been alluding to.
Masuda. Okay.
Yeah, Masuda's... I feel like he's a clone-ish of Inoba. He's a console exclusive. But, he's pretty good. And I'm not sure Sodus knows why. Okay, maybe he does. Yeah, so that was his special. He has a command grab run like Inoba does.
Oh wow, that goes far.
That track.
It's very good at tracking, and does a lot of damage. And he has more variations he can go into when he grabs you. It is limited by the special meter, but all he needs is like 1 or 2 good ones. Yeah, and that's it. Good juggle. I think this game has some kind of air tech system, like SoCal does.
Like you can control
I'm not
which direction
exactly
you're
sure how to
landing?
trigger it. I assume it's like garden something.
Yeah, I've seen people like kind of anime air recovery. Must be guard.
Yeah, Chris, you can definitely tell he's a he was a console edition. Oh, interrupts the yo-yo grab with his own. So he's not doing Sodus hasn't found like the really damaging follow-ups to that grab, because if you think this is bad, it gets worse if you can find them. And there are interrupt points, but again, they're really tight and you need to know where they are in advance. Oh, he found one. That one's really good. Okay, interrupts with the low. Yeah, kind of like a 3D game. Your standing guard blocks mids and highs. But actually, I don't know if they're blockable highs, because most of the air moves that we're gonna see are like the air unblockable ones. The thing is, you don't have to hold the guard button to guard. Standing still, you do like an auto stand guard.
Yeah, I guess the closest comparison is something like Bloody Roar, but Bloody Roar has it where it's like there are dedicated guard break attacks that have to be manual guarded, which aren't always lows. So this game's got its own situation going on.
Right. And I think you were seeing it in the match I played versus who was in winners finals, KURLS. But crouching guard, like a 3D game, it doesn't defend mids. And those Tifa run kicks, those are mids. I'm kind of playing like a little game with the run up, where because the run kick is so good and it goes so far, there's like a 50-50 if you're gonna block the run kick or the jumping kicks or the slide kick. And if you're like guarding low to block the slide kick and they do the jumping kicks instead, that's like a good 20-30%. And that's just like one thing Tifa has. She also has the fireball. If you give Tifa too much space, she gets like the full charge one. And at least one of them are gonna hit you because the homing on them is like too good. Yeah, Tifa's kind of ridiculous. Maybe we'll see more Masuda now that I'm spilling the beans a little bit, but we'll see.
Yeah. So, what's like the trick to breaking his throw there, since he's out in the open now?
Oh, so unfortunately, there's not really a trick when it comes to throw breaks in this game. you have to know in advance where the windows are. I don't know about one when he initially grabs you. I know when he throws you up, there's like a little white flash, like as he's throwing you upwards at the end of the throw. During it, I'm not sure. But again, with every throw break in this game, you just have to know where the windows are in advance. If you notice white flashes while he's doing throws, those are where the break windows are. You have to hit guard as soon as those white flashes come up. I don't think they can be reacted to. I could be
Right.
wrong, but reacting to
Right.
them is not easy. You kind of just
Cool.
need to
So
know when
it's
they
guard. So the only thing that
Yeah.
uses specials like that is
are. Interrupt.
what is it? It's the interrupt. Yeah, an interrupt can be done on any hit, like high or low, right?
Right. It could be done on any strike, from what I understand. I don't know about unblockables. I know clouds like sword swings you can interrupt. I don't know if that applies to other unblockable like attacks. Like
because that might be the blade catcher, is like its own bespoke mechanic.
Right. Yeah. That's the blade catch, but I think it's just an interrupt. I could be wrong about that. That also, like, when people sometimes people like pick this game up for like mystery purposes or just mess around purposes, and they pick Cloud and you do the sword swings. They're like, wow, this is really good because you can't block it, and they do a bunch of damage. But unfortunately, they're kind of clunky, and if you know how to do the blade catches, they're really easy to interrupt.
Yeah.
And when they say clunky, Cloud has to go into like a sword stance to use them. And his movement is terrible when he has the Buster Sword out.
So you've got like seconds of startup on that, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, two characters we've seen a lot of. I feel like there's been at least like 3 different Yoko players. I guess maybe Rolento's been the only like committed Joe. Actually, no, Strict Filter played her too, right?
Yeah. Strict Filter did a pretty good job with Joe too, I'll say.
Yeah, I think I was expecting Yoko to be kind of favorite. She's got like very good strings for mashing. Nice interrupt. We haven't seen many of those. Yeah, so you can see the interrupt did use a bit of meter, although it's probably not too much compared to like the actual specials.
Yeah.
The guide I was referring people to like mentioned it's easy to play Yoko without using specials at all, which is pretty true, honestly. Her specials are a little weird. I think though if you're not ready to like avoid the yo-yo, then the fact that it pulls you in for mix-ups is really strong.
Yeah, and it also covers good space.
Oh, nice, gotcha throws.
It's a throw. To another throw. Good damage. Oh! Is that a 360?
Jesus. That might be.
Yeah. Seeing a lot of throws on this one. This is like a, God bless the ring and all.
Yeah, throws are strong, but I think it's like, I forget, does crouching avoid throws generally?
I think the normal ones, yes, but then you got stuff like those stupid special dashes on Inoba and Masuda. And those are gonna catch you. Those are gonna catch you no matter what.
Yeah, because I was seeing in actual matches, I was like going for throws just because like, I assume a lot of people do not know how to interrupt the follow-up string, and that usually leads into big damage, but I was having a lot of trouble actually connecting a throw.
Yeah, it's, again, because of how this game's movement works, it could be a little hard. You got to be like point blank. I'm not sure what are good take throw options in this game. You can do like, some of the buttons probably are okay to lead into it, but there's still too much movement, I think, on a lot of them. Like on like a high, like a normal standing high or low. We got a great match right here. Oh, starts the round with that jumping wheel kick. Didn't really. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, Yoko put herself in a pretty bad spot because of it. That's, I guess, a just frame. Whenever you see that blue flash stuff during a string, that means they hit their just frame option.
Okay, pretty sick.
Unfortunately, as far as I know, there's no like big damage options off of a just frame, like in Tekken or something. They're just like alternate string options. Yoko's also making use of the off-the-wall dive, which is a universal mechanic. Ooh, gets the throw break. Very good.
Things are looking pretty dire for Yoko here. Nice.
That's a shame. Yoko was playing really good defense in that game.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the set to Rolento 13. Well played.
Yeah, good game.
Alright. Take us to losers finals. No, it won't. It'll take us to losers round 4 and then losers finals. So Bair versus Rolento will be next. Getting ahead of myself. Alright, we're in. This is the track mendo.
Yeah.
But yeah, another thing I want to mention, the menu noises, I don't know about all the other sound effects, but I want to say the sound balancing is a little better on the arcade version. Just a little. Like the menu sounds aren't like an explosion on the character select screen from what I remember. I don't know why they tuned them up. Maybe it was a mistake.
It could be like a data entry error where it all uses a sound effect that was totally unintentional. It happens. Yeah. Isn't there some like, I can't remember what Game Boy Advance game there was, but it like used a completely misplaced sound font. It sounds horrible. It's gonna kill me trying to remember what that was.
Yeah, I wouldn't know off the top of my head.
Stuff like that happens though, yeah. I think it was deliberate. To me, it feels like they had a vision, sound vision, and they went with it.
We got Yoko versus Joe. With Polar on Yoko and Rolento and Joe. These characters, they've been repping for most of the bracket. Good interrupt.
Very cool.
I don't know if you noticed the white flash there. It was like right before Yoko threw Joe on the ground. But that's where you would have to hit guard.
Okay. No, I didn't catch that.
Yeah, it's for like a second. Oh, just frame. Good low guard to the yo-yo grab. I'm not sure what Yoko can follow up with like immediately after getting the yo-yo. Oh, this is the flip kick. You can also timer. The 60 seconds go by pretty quickly. You could definitely timer stall up a light speed.
See that? I don't think we've seen any time overs.
Yeah, because most people are getting hit, and this is a pretty high damage game, I'll say. But the timer isn't like, I'm used to it being 99 seconds. I play too many 2D games. But if it comes down to it, the timer is low enough, I think, that you can see some timeouts.
First match to Rolento.
Yeah, Rolento getting by with all those Joe things. Oh yeah, the alternate costume. I'm not sure how to select them on rematch because I keep losing it whenever like a rematch happens. But on the character select, you hold up before you select somebody for the player 2 color, and I think you hold down and whatever button you press to select the character for the alternate costume. Man, Rolento rocking these strings.
Good job.
Yeah, so that rapid kick that Joe does, they're good. Godhand has like a big punch string like that as well, which are good if people get like face planted by them, but they are interruptible. They are probably some of the easiest things to interrupt.
I see. Air they can.
No.
Oh, you can jump on the computers. That gets around the traps. Then you have to deal with jump kicks.
Ooh. Yoko making this comeback. No! Aw, so close. Yeah, I see Yoko tried to go. I see you tried to go for a throw there to finish the round off.
Yeah, I thought it would have connected for sure. Well played.
I usually have more luck connecting the running dive off just because it has more range. But that's still also like big punish on whiff. Yeah, this game definitely deserved a lot more than it got. Unfortunately, it kind of came out. I don't know if it came out before or after, but Tekken 3, and I don't know if there are any other big 3D games, but this game kind of got buried under the other popular games.
Yeah, very competitive time, but it's so interesting, like finally getting to play it.
I was hoping there'd be a little bit of a scene after the CEO Taku bracket, but unfortunately it didn't really happen. I don't know if that's because of issues that Taku has had after that last one. Unfortunately, that event has kind of gone through it.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe if Frosty 2027 happens, I can pull up with Ehrgeiz. I'm in a state right now where it's like I don't got a job, so I got to save up money. I got to get a job and save up money for any future events. But
Fair enough.
we'll see what happens. Frosty's always very good for these side games, and I think you'll see the lineup this year has a lot of stuff that I don't think I've seen run anywhere else. I mean, they've got things from like Kanuki Man Muscle Grand Prix to down to like Slap Happy Rhythm Busters, which I think is the first time I've seen that game in an offline setting.
Yeah, that's great.
All right, let's see what we got coming up.
I think there was a decently sized, and actually, you ran a net play bracket for Slap Happy a little while ago, didn't you?
I did not. I know the
You
guy.
didn't? Okay. I'm
There's a
thinking of
guy
somebody
doing it
else.
who's been, yeah. Trying to remember what his name is at the moment, but I know he's in the Frosty Discord, and I remember him distinctly asking once for like games in Zero Divide: The Final Conflict, which is a Saturn version of that game, which seems cool. We're trying to find Waddle Dee Legends. Waddle Dee Legends. That's the guy.
Gotcha. Because I know someone's been ran like a pretty decently sized FA bracket for Slap Happy a little while
Yeah,
ago.
you know, I'm glad people are like finding weird little games to kind of commit their time to in a way that I feel like a lot of people have fallen off of since like 2021, 22-ish. Because once like Street Fighter 6 came out and it was good enough to play people and
Right.
stuff, you know, that kind of changed the scene for a bit. Because I feel like Strive was 50-50. I think it was popular with a lot of people, but I think if you played a lot of other fighting games, Strive wasn't necessarily for you. But either way, I feel like, you know, PS1 Netplay hasn't popped off the way that Arcade did in the past, but it's good to
Yeah.
see that some people are picking stuff up like this. Alright, we got this final set, this loser's final set with KURLS on Inoba and Relento 13 sticking to Joe.
Doing a pretty good job with Joe. All bracket. This character is usually considered on like the lower end from like some of the old lists I've seen.
Yeah, I think it's just like defending against her strings in real time is hard, and I don't know if that's something
Especially
that
when
people...
nobody knows how to interrupt really.
Yeah, I don't know if that was something people writing these guides have cracked through play, or if that's just like maybe something they didn't rate as highly as like, I don't know, damage output or whatever.
Conserving the rest of their meter, they don't want to spend it all with that beast mode. Oh, we got Blanca Ball.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that move is, and I tried to stay away from it the one or two times I saw it.
It's probably really good in OTG scenarios, if I had to guess.
Yeah, that's true. They're trying to whiff punish, but those Inoba normals definitely have a lot of recovery to them. I could see KURLS getting whiff punish if he tries to go for those too much.
Right.
Ooh, body splash. Almost gets a grab, but those just have not been working. Relento's been on top of that.
Alright, we're gonna let the wheel decide what stage we get. The stages do definitely matter. Even the smaller scale ones. Because the little platforms or the little underhang on like the tempo stage, it does change the game a bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is kind of the inverse of the commuter stage where it's has a recess little area instead of a thing to jump up on.
Big damage.
Big damage with the OTG special throw.
I love trying for the body splash there because it's like, yeah, I know I don't have time for something guaranteed, but it'll probably reasonably beat get-up attacks. Oh, gotta be careful here.
But Joe almost entirely making that life lead back from strings.
Yeah, I do like the kind of dash away from strings. That seems to be pretty effective. I think the main thing is she's got this like handspring kick that you don't expect to be a mid, but it is, and that keeps getting me as well.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get hit by that too a couple times. I was definitely getting hit by it earlier.
Yeah, it's like low mid, which is really tricky to deal with.
And she can vary it. She could do. She can vary when she does all of her mids. Good body slash. Oh, but they get up attack. Gets right off. Again with the body slash.
Yeah, that move seems really useful in like these situations he's finding Joe in. Relento's gonna keep pushing those strings. It's probably going to crush most of those. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. We've seen it this set. It just has not been working out. All right, double overhead, little axe hammer or whatever it is. Double axe handle is gonna. Seems like it might be the better option just for like fishing for whiff punishes or crushes than a lot of other normals.
Gets that just frame at the end.
Oh
yeah. Wow. So I feel like the real dirty stuff in these stages is always in the corner. You can play a really nasty game in the corner with some of these characters, it feels like, with a good knockdown. Empty jump. Just for him again. Oh, special throw. Is he gonna go for the OTG? He tried it, but Joe knew it was coming and she did the get up attack.
Oh, almost blocks the full thing. This is scary, yeah. It's gonna be hard to deal with that.
Wow, gets every hit on their string. Good body slam.
Yeah, I think part of the problem is like if you're trying to move around with by walking when you're holding guard and that opens you up. It's very interesting the way that works.
Right. Okay, Inoba's about to hang around. Yep, with the slide kick, which has been an incredible closer for a lot of these games.
A lot of characters, Inoba kind of struggles when he's behind.
Yeah, for sure. He doesn't have like, well, compared to Joe anyway, where it's like one of their strong suits. He doesn't really have the best options in terms of strings, it feels like. Like his low kicks are pretty good at being low kicks, but none of them, there's no variance. They're always, he's gonna do 2 or 3 low kicks. And I don't think he has like a mid to low string. So you can always tell what's coming. Body slam, leaves him wide open. Walks up, probably looking to get that special throw stuff started. Good body slam. Fishing for it.
Yeah, the movement here from Rump is really good. Gets slipped by that one.
Oh, aw, he almost got it.
He's got to stop doing that. I hate to say it because it's so funny, but he's got to stop doing that.
No, that's going to be it. Alonso taking it, 3-0. He was adapting. KURLS was adapting pretty well at the end, but unfortunately, he fired it off a little too early in that last round.
All right, Tommy, it's going to be you and Rolento in finals. Grand finals, that is. Brace yourself. It's Joe time.
Right? It's nice. Arc just tells you that you can share the code with your TO.
They know the score. Uh-oh, connection rejected. Oh, I see.
Let me try rehosting.
No, I think it was fine. Did you just like switch off?
I closed it because I thought you needed me to rehost.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I'll try it again. It's the same code. We should be good now.
Cool, plugging it in. I'm in.
Looks like they're both hosting. Okay, there we go.
Hmm. Oh, I just realized it's still so synchronizing. Wow.
Pretty good, I'd got to say. I was fully expecting to go like 0-2 in this just because it's like there's a chance that people know about the game way more than I do, but I think I did all right.
Looks like Rolento's having trouble joining, so I'm gonna ask them to host instead.
Okay. I think I am too. So that'll work out. Like I get in and then it says synchronizing still, so. But yeah, Bear, no slouch. I could have done better, but such is my fate. I like playing Joe. Joe was fun. Relentless hosting, got a spectator button. I'm gonna click that thing. I'm in.
Connecting. This is weird because I'm pretty yeah, we played earlier in the bracket with no issues.
Yeah. How about I should join last? That's the only thing I can think to change. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. You let me know when you're in there, and then I'll
All
join.
right.
I don't know if that could be an issue, but let's see. Oh,
Yeah, I'm still getting stuck on that play synchronizing.
hmm. And the only other option is relay servers, but those are
Those
in
usually kind of
Europe.
suck.
Yeah,
I think
they don't serve us too
maybe
well.
you can use DuckStation itself if you've used it before.
Yeah, I've used it before. I can. Oh, okay. Hold on. I got to join Rolento. See if you can spectate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, give it one more
Uh,
try.
yeah, I got the button. Cool. Trying to join now. I don't think this is working.
I can always stream if I really need to.
I will try. Well, actually, you're streaming, so you have to spectate anyway. It doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, I'm just gonna restart Arcadia. I don't even ever remember how to say it. Arcadia. And yeah, just try rejoining. Let's see if any different. Yeah. Oh, I got it.
You got in? All right,
Hey,
great.
did it.
It can happen. All right.
You gotta believe. Rolento's hosting.
Give it to me.
Oh yeah. Is Rolento hosting? Yeah. Okay. So it'd be on player one side. Hong Kong. Not sure if we've seen that. Seems a pretty standard stage.
This is such a chill soundtrack for what we got going on here.
Yeah. I feel like there should be more sand in the picture.
Oh,
That track's
something
like
happened.
crazy. It just spirals over you like a vulture. Wow. I had no idea that these transformed to beat just like that. It was a fast interrupt into Wolf. Tommy's ready to dish out some pain here. Smart. Tommy's different character. Back to Tifa. We got a couple matches to go through here. Yeah, it sounds like Bomb Man music or something. I like it, but it doesn't exactly feel like a fighting game song.
That's over quick, yeah. I think this was one of the first stages I've seen for this game. Like, I tried to play it a year ago or so and could not understand any of it. And now that I'm like playing more fighting games and looking at guides, I kind of get what's going on with it. But this stage, like, this is the VF has like a name for these stages, taco, right? Where it's like long and kind of narrow, and that's what this stage is. Very unique compared to the other stages. Ooh, Beast Mode's got a hitbox on. Okay.
Yeah, it's fast.
Right, we're kind of just walking away, put up your dukes. Yeah, goes for the mix between running slide kick or high kick chain, and that chain, yeah, that starter is a mid, so you gotta watch out. Okay, backing off there, very nice from Tommy Tamsworth. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a punish for sure.
Ducked it.
Not a super big one though. I guess it depends on the character, like what kind of strings you have for a launch punish, and I guess Joe maybe doesn't have the most conductive strings for that. Dodging too big a punish that time. We're both down to like even amounts of life. Just one more hit's gonna take it here. Wow. Okay, gets the running tackle. Goes for a lot of damage. Tommy just looking to get something started. He's got plenty of meter to spend on fireballs, so he finds himself in this situation, and that's a strong move there.
Close match. So he's got 2 on the board. Tommy's sticking with Tifa.
Back in the ring now. Okay, really good start here from Tommy Tamsworth. Yeah, fully charged up. That's going to be tough to escape from. Almost kills right off that. Just one more hit's going to do it. Goes for the slide. Good dodge. Oh, tries, almost gets a whip punish there. That's part of the problem with running away, is sometimes you move in the complete wrong direction. Managing to bring that back together though.
Oh, whatever, Nightbot. That's all we want.
Alright. Dang. Makes it with that string.
Fighting on the floor.
Those low strings are very strong in this game, yeah. Oh, I guess that hits like the edge of the ring and it disappears. That's one way to escape from that. Right, it's looking good here for Tommy Tamsworth. Just needs to land one more clean hit. Triple kicks is probably going to kill Joe from this range. Oh, I can't believe that didn't connect. Okay. They're dashing around. So far, Relent has been really good about like dashing back when Tommy Tamsworth is going in, and it's been working well for him. Hits the roll. Yep.
Yeah, the roll's tricky.
Sorry.
You can delay that roll and like charge it up, and I think
Yeah,
it tracks
Relent is getting the bracket reset here.
Oh, that's right.
We're back to even on this reset point. Nice, yeah, gotta throw the fireballs in there once in a while just to scare them. It's often free damage, because I think if you're not expecting it from... Because there's a lot of positions where Tifa can throw it out, and if you're not expecting it to dodge it in time, you're gonna take damage. Oh, and that's gonna be beast form too. Yeah, that should be it. It's gonna be hard to avoid all that.
Ricochets off the floor.
Oh yeah, the air special from Tifa is really good as well.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, what a weird situation to be in. tommytamsworth gets out of it. Oh. Hunter does pick it back up very quickly though. The damage on that isn't too high if you don't charge it up, so you might, you know, not want to use it too much for fear of eating up all your meter, but if you throw it out, it pays dividends, I think. Oh. In this situation here, got the beast mode, this should be it. It's good running away here from tommytamsworth. He's just got to land a couple more hits, but with no life to spare, this is going to be tricky. Oh, gets it! Wow. A strong move, that fireball. It's a jump into the low sweep there. Yeah, there are just so many attack options in this game. You're only seeing like a few of them here just because that's what covers the most effective range in this neutral game, because both of these are pretty fast characters, but you've got like, you know, guard and attack, you've got dashing attacks, walking attacks, which are different from like pressing guard and attack at the same time. You've got wall rising attacks out of guard, so it's so complicated with the game. So it really helps to boil it down to the raw basics here. Oh, nice. Goes in and kind of fakes going in to get the whiff punish on that get up attack. Oh, mid-low, mid-string? That's, yeah, Joe is very good at mixing you up like that. In the grand scheme of things, it's not worth like analyzing a guide from the 1999 too closely, but I do think people might have been underrating Joe a little bit.
I could see it.
Maybe Rolento's just got it with this character, though. I mean, it is hard to tell kind of break points in her strings.
Jeez, really handy there.
Wondering if maybe we'll see like a 360 grab come out, because those do seem to be crouching as well, which seems to be a bit of a problem here.
Wow, remembering 3 fireballs there. Going down Tommy's plan, keep away here. Hooks in.
Almost gets the whiff punish, but yeah, I guess you got to be careful about committing to that string if you're not sure you got it.
Beast mode activated.
It is tough though. Things move so fast in this game. Wow.
So pouring the salt on.
Ready, go!
Yeah, I wonder if there's any like big neutral button that Tifa has that doesn't like isn't the slide kick, because the slide kick seems pretty punishable.
Yeah, very committal.
Yeah, I know as Yoko, I believe it's guard high that like just kind of sticks the boot out straight out there, and that seems pretty good for catching people, even though it doesn't do too much damage. All right, things are turning around here for tommytamsworth. As long as he can get another hit, that will be the round. Oh, that was almost it. Honestly, running out the timer could be an attractive option here. It's just like 2 hits is going to do it.
And a ground hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you have like an invincible get-up option is the problem. Like even trying to use a standard guard is sometimes going to get you hit. Rolento giving me the launch and getting a quick follow-up there. Oh, Tommy gets caught by that low, and that's 2-1 right now for Rolento.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. I think you've got the name switched.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Yeah, the fireball does seem avoidable if you don't have the time to charge. Nice block there. Yeah, once again, Rolento is just finding these mix-up opportunities. Nice, using the fireball as a whiff punish tool there, that's smart. Okay, gets a charged fireball. Yeah, not the full thing, but it does do a lot of damage. Nice, good slide. Yeah, trying to chase Rolento's throw down here. Okay, good catch. Yeah, it just feels like so far whenever Rolento's getting Tommy in the mix here, it's doing a bit more damage than Tommy's doing, which is really making it hard for him to see the comeback here. But they're pretty even right now. Okay, gets something here. Oh, okay, there we go. Right. Good call. Right, gets a quick standing low. Both of them trade and get back up right away. Charged up fireball, one more. That's gonna be, yeah. That pretty much checkmates you, I think. Yeah, even if you use the evade mechanic. Ooh. One's coming down to the wire. Tommy's certainly starting to get some things started. Yeah, 2-2. Yeah, looks like a bit less of those slide kicks, which is working out for him. Just kind of like a regular guard low. Crouching sweep there is going to do a lot of work for him. I'm kind of glad like Tommy's figuring it out now. I think this is exactly what you want to see, is a kind of back and forth in a fighting game where both these players know what they're doing.
For sure, very good stuff. Oh, beast mode is activated. I don't really see that again. Oh.
Okay, he gets a kick. And we're living. 30 seconds on the clock now. Like Tommy said earlier, the timer does go very fast in this game, but again, the damage stacks up so quickly that it's hard to really play for the timeout. The stages are pretty small as well. Alright, up 2 rounds here. Going into this looking very confident in his Tifa right now. Right, good blocking. Okay, blocks all that, which is crazy. I probably would have gotten hit. Right, Tommy's trying to get things started here. He doesn't want to let this lead go away at all. Good punish. Actually, wasn't sure if that like rolling attack would be punishable. I would have probably jumped away from it. It's good that Tommy has figured that one out. Nice, one more hit. Oh, getting the jump. Special. That almost took it. That really could have gone either way. Wow. Right. Looks like we're not out of the ring yet. Trying to go for the punish, but not quite seeing it. Yeah, I think if he does like that single hopping kick, because I feel like you can delay the string a bit and still have it combo, but maybe I'm wrong. I guess I might depend on the character. Oh, we're doing strings. Okay, this is it. Okay, catches a fireball and the slide kick. A chunk of damage. Alright, we are just walking around right now. Okay, good damage. Oh. What's back the fireball? I was thinking he would have let it go there. That might have actually connected with Joe, but not worth taking the risk, I understand. Wow, barely dodges that air fireball as well. This is looking very good for Tommy Tamsworth here. Can he do it? Right, walking, looking for some sort of an opening here. Does not get whip punished on the slide, and up kicks, does it. Incredible. That's going to be the bracket reset going all the way, and Tommy Tamsworth takes it at the end.
Well done.
Ready.
Ugh, good games.
Dude, thanks for coming out. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I had a
Yeah.
blast.
If you ever run this again, I'll definitely join.
Cool, cool. If you want to commentate other stuff, I can leave you with the role. If not, I can take it off, but we can talk about that later. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, of course. I really wanted to commentate this just because I know a little bit about this game. And I
Cool,
wanted to
cool.
share some of the knowledge because this game's pretty cool.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot to talk about in the lab team about what we want to do next. But I'm thinking our next tournament game is going to be January 6th. We're taking a break for the rest of December until the first week of January, and our new schedule hopefully will not overlap too much with Tuesday Night Mystery, which is something we've been thinking about. But yeah, expect some announcements maybe in a couple weeks about other events, not necessarily just tournaments, because we're really trying to expand this to have people checking up on the server regularly and stuff. But
Gotcha.
that's all I gotta say. It was a blast running this for the past since pretty much May, right? So like 6 months, 7 months. It's been a lot of fun. I'm gonna look
Yeah.
for someone to raid, but if any of you have closing thoughts, feel free to sound off.
I wasn't around for most of these. I really only joined this in the Real Bout 2 bracket, but I had a great time in both.
Yeah, that's good to hear. I think we run things pretty tight because we've taken a lot of like a lot of notes and also comments. Like had the same people working on this as on Puzzle Wednesday, which is another server dedicated to obviously versus puzzle games that really know their stuff and know how to run a bracket efficiently and on time. I mean, this took like less than 2 hours, so that's exactly what you want to hear.
Yeah, Puzzle Wednesday is great. I always go to them when I need to know something about a versus puzzler because they got all the info in there. If you're ever curious about like any 1v1 kind of puzzle game, they probably know a little bit about it.